welcome to my channel. Well, I thought I'd give you some of my thoughts on these Esee knives and carry options. I like to carry the knife cross draw. Like if this is your belt, this is, like this is your belt buckle, this thing's sitting like right here. So all you got to do is reach down to your waist. Oh, and I fixed this where it'll just pop out now. All you got to do is reach down to your waist, get your knife. Boy, shoots that sucker across. And you're good to go. Easy access. This doesn't stick up too high, but it still has a full handle. So if it's sticking on the right side of your hip, this is, like hugging your ribs and stuff. And to get to it, it's not as easy. Now, you can't take this plate and switch it around and get the holes to line up to where you can. It looks like you would be able to, but this is actually wider than this spacing. I haven't been able to take this thing, turn it sideways, and make it fit, on a belt like that, so it'll carry. And I put this tech lock on it, and you can mount it like that. I lost one of the screws and one of the rubber things messing around with it. Normally I have that tray with me, and I sat in the chair and I didn't have it, and it fell down on the cushions, and I'm not going to turn the chair over to get it right now because I'm not using this. But anyways, the good thing about these are they're pretty easy on and off. You squeeze them, put them in there, and this locks it. But they stick out a bit. I mean, the knife mounts to it back here, so you've already got like half an inch. It's already sticking out. Now you can get, they call them like scout carry type of knives, that have two loops over here. You can also take this plate off and just use paracord and make an X pattern. The problem with the paracord one is, if your belt buckle's here, then you're going to have to thread the knife on, through these little loops over here. And so it's not going to be an easy on-off, take-off thing. So what I thought of, and I don't think this is original or anything else, but I'm getting some belt keepers. Now, these things are used in like police duty belts and everything to keep the police duty belt, tied to your regular belt and to keep stuff from moving around. They're just a couple of loops with snaps, and I'm going to put those on my belt and have that, and this way it won't stick up much. Now, yeah, you can stick this portion through a belt loop, but it's only one loop. It flops around. It's not really, a belt loop is not really designed to take the daily wear of a knife. It's supposed to hold up a belt, basically guide a belt. It's not really so much holding it up that much. But anyways, now the thing I've noticed about this is if you've got a bigger belly, you'll be able to hide this knife easier. If you're a bigger build and everything else, the smaller you are, the harder it is to conceal a knife, even a small knife. I'm not trying to conceal it. Like I said, there's no problem carrying this knife because of the size or the laws or anything like this. This is not restricted in any way. I also noticed that the balance of this knife is back here pretty far. That combined with the short blade, I can't stick this thing right now. I mean, I walked and I tried to throw it in the ground 3 or 4 times. These guys I can stick easy. It's not just the balance. The balance is a little bit more forward than this one. It's the blade. You've got more time to rotate and stick, doing a half stick. I was trying to do a half throw with this. Maybe it takes a full throw, but anyway, I'm not going to be throwing my knife that much, but I just realized that if I'm out there and I'm attacked by crickets, I'm going to have to go hand to hand with them. Don't throw my knife. I'm going to get down there and get in there with them, because yeah, this might knock them out, hitting them with this end. But if you're trying to throw this knife, it's not easy. It's not easy to throw an SE3 for me. It's not easy for me. But yeah, that's just my thoughts. Now, you know, yeah, you could take the Molle back, you know, system and use that. But look how bulky that is already. And you're gonna have this, stick it on your belt. I mean, this is already almost the width of my stomach, you know. So I'm trying to conceal this, or I don't want to necessarily conceal it, but I don't, you know, with this walking out, sticking out in front of you with a t-shirt over it, are you happy to see me, or is that a knife underneath your shirt? I mean, because it can get kind of obvious. And like I said, I'm not worried about it. It concealed or non-concealed. I'm not trying to conceal it that much. Wow, it shoots off. Anyways, yeah, that's just my thought. I really like these knives. I have a lot of fun with them. And yeah, that's just my thought, because buying a separate leather sheath for one of these is about $30-something, $40 or so. Buying those keepers, I mean, I think I'm getting like 4 of them for $10. So you can use leather keepers too. I used to have one. I shot pistol competition, but I don't know what happened to them. I don't have them anymore. But there you go. That's my thoughts. I'll let you know how that works. But that's the way I like to carry this knife. I carry it on the hip too. You know, just a regular way, horizontal and vertical carry. I like horizontal carry just for the accessibility and the ease, and it doesn't get in the way sitting down. You know, all that other stuff. Yeah, there you go. That's just my little thoughts on knives and stuff. So, thanks for watching, and have a nice day.